I don't even know where to start with what we just watched at Atlanta. You could feel it building. You could feel that something was about to shift. A driver who's been grinding, fighting through a rough stretch, finally showing real speed again. And then, in a split second, it's all gone. Just like that. This wasn't just another racing deal. This was one of those moments that hits deeper because of who was involved, because of the history behind it, and because of what it means for the championship picture this early in the season. And trust me, fans are talking about this everywhere right now. Something happened at Echo Park Speedway that could change the tone of this entire season for one of the sport's biggest names. And it didn't end quietly. Before we break it all down, if you're a real NASCAR fan who lives and breathes this sport every single weekend, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to NASCAR Nation Report. We're a new channel trying to build something special, and our first goal is 5,000 true NASCAR fans riding with us. If you care about this sport the way we do, you're in the right place. So here's where everything flipped. We're talking about Kyle Busch at Echo Park Speedway during the FR8 Racing 208 weekend. And coming into Sunday, the vibe around him actually felt different. Just one day earlier, he grabs his 68th win in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. 68. Let that sink in. That's dominance. That's Kyle Busch doing Kyle Busch things. So heading into the Cup race, you could feel a little momentum building. Like maybe this was the weekend the slump finally cracked. He rolls off 14th in the NASCAR Cup Series race. By the end of Stage 1, he's up to 7th. The car looked fast. He was moving forward. That number 8 Chevrolet had life. And then lap 125 happens. Coming off turn 2, Kyle admits it himself. He didn't get the cleanest exit. He said, "I didn't get the best of exits off of turn 2 there." He mentioned the car was a little crossed up. Not totally out of control, just not perfectly straight. And that's when the number 4 shows up behind him. Noah Gragson. Instead of checking up, instead of lifting for a split second to let Kyle gather it up, Gragson gives him a massive shove. And not the kind of push you see in a coordinated drafting move. This was a full send. Kyle gets turned hard, spins across the backstretch, slams nose first into the inside retaining wall. Heavy damage. Race over. Done. The car gets towed away under caution. 34th place. DNF. And just like that, what looked like a recovery day turns into a disaster. Now here's where it gets personal. This isn't just two random drivers. Gragson used to drive for Kyle at Kyle Busch Motorsports back in 2017 and 2018. There's history there. There's a relationship there. And Kyle did not hold back. He said it was perfect timing for the 4 car to just ram him as hard as he could instead of checking up, making sure he was straight, maybe hitting him softly. And then he dropped the line that really tells you where his head's at. It's just what they all do. They just all run through you. Doesn't matter if you're aimed the right way or not. That's frustration. That's a veteran who feels like respect is disappearing on these super speedway-style tracks. Now, thankfully, Kyle climbed out of the car on his own, went to the infield care center, got evaluated and medically cleared. So physically, he's okay. That's what matters most. But standings-wise, this hurts. He came into Atlanta 14th in points after finishing 15th at the Daytona 500. Not amazing, but steady. After this crash, he drops to 24th in the championship standings. That's a big swing this early in the season. Meanwhile, the race itself ends in absolute chaos, double overtime, and Tyler Reddick steals the win in dramatic fashion. Huge day for Reddick. Massive contrast to what happened to Busch. And here's the bigger picture. Kyle Busch's Cup drought continues. That's the part nobody wants to ignore. The Truck Series win showed he can still dominate. The speed in Stage 1 proved the Cup car can run up front. But the results just aren't coming together when it counts. And now, there's tension added to the mix. Because when former teammates collide like that, especially with history, that stuff lingers. You don't just forget it. The next time they're around each other at a drafting track, everyone's going to be watching. Every push, every lane choice, every restart. This is the kind of moment that can shape a season. Either Kyle uses this as fuel and comes out swinging in the next few races, or this early points hole makes the playoff path way more stressful than it needs to be. That's why this wasn't just another wreck at Atlanta. This had layers, championship implications, history, emotion, and a driver who's clearly tired of feeling like he's getting run over. And honestly, as fans, we feel that tension too. So what do you think? Was that just hard racing at a super speedway-style track? Or did Noah Gragson cross a line there, especially considering their past? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear real NASCAR fans weigh in on this one. If you enjoyed breaking this down with me, hit that like button. Subscribe to NASCAR Nation Report. We're building this channel from the ground up, and our first goal is 5,000 true NASCAR fans who love honest, passionate takes on this sport. If you live for Sundays, if you follow the standings, if you feel the emotion of moments like this, you belong here. I'll see you in the next one.